Hello and welcome to the TCG Roundup for February 7th, 2024. I am Vincent from Magma Family Gaming. We are going to look at some of the tournament that happened this weekend for Universus. I really wanted to kind of break down the meta and talk about that a little. As well as we're going to talk about MetaZoo shutting down and then some upcoming releases. So let's get to it. Alright, so the Universus Hero League Championship happened this past weekend, and here is something that I found pretty interesting, which was actually what I think was really cool about the meta. As you can see here, there were 8 overhaul decks, which one of them did end up being in the finals, and the one that ended up winning was the Endeavor 3 deck, which was piloted by Nicholas Reagan. Now, it was pretty cool to see kind of the different spread of characters here, and of course there was a deck or two that kind of seemed to have multiple copies there, and of course one of those were going to kind of make it higher at least. This was also broadcast on Twitch, which was honestly, the broadcast was amazing. The casters were really knowledgeable and did provide a lot of information, even for someone who is kind of getting back into the game, so kind of newer. It's kind of exciting to see that. Congratulations to Nicholas on winning this year. And I know that they did run more events also, including a retro event, which I saw some of the decks for that as well, and that actually looks really fun. I almost want to break out some of the older cards because of that. So it's going to be really cool to see how the next season plays out with a standard meta and a lot of distribution across other IPs. Now, this is something that I have never really got into this game. I have always had it kind of on my radar, and one of the ones where I was always thinking about kind of looking more into it. The choice of my games really has fallen more on my son than myself, which is why we play Lorcana, and we have tried Pokemon as well with him. This, and actually the image for this one here, the SCP set, was one that he was very interested in seeing. He's kind of he's pretty saddened about the news of MetaZoo closing shop. The socials they are gone. The site is still up, and the Reddit is semi-active with people commenting on it every so often now. With this though, there are no future releases, and yeah, all I can say about that is it's kind of sad to see a game that was so hyped kind of falling by the wayside here, and for multiple reasons too. So happens the life cycle of card games, I guess. Now on to some more active and games that have the sets coming up here, with of course the two of the big ones coming out here this week, Yu-Gi-Oh! Phantom Nightmare, as well as Magic the Gathering with Murders at Karlov Manor, both releasing on the 9th. These look to be pretty big releases as well. Coming up next weekend, we do have 3 releases also here. Chainsaw Man for Weiss Schwartz on the 16th, as well as the Final Fantasy TCG Anniversary Collection for 2024, and Digimon Exceed Apocalypse also on that same weekend. All those look like they're going to be a lot of fun. And then one of the ones I did highlight here as well was, of course, Universus with the Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament set coming out on the weekend after that, on the 23rd, which the 23rd looks like it has multiple releases as well. So that's going to be a really fun weekend too. Thank you for joining me. Let me know if you think there's anything that you want me to cover, or if there's any kind of card games out there that I should know about. Thank you again, and don't forget to like and subscribe.